All right, man. Cheers. Shout out to Albert for this one.
We were in the parking lot at a Starbucks, and next thing I know, we're like half naked outside of the car.
You know, at first, a lot of people probably got with who they're with for superficial reasons or for survivalist reasons. Like, okay,
Home real late. There was hair in the car. Bluetooth. There was like some other girl's name on the Bluetooth thing.
You know,
You have the woman that's confident as fuck, that knows her true value. No girl wants a pushover. As much as, like, I'm speaking for me, but
Yeah.
I know that I'm allowed to handle.
Welcome to the Men Don't Know podcast. I am the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of men and we ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded the Men Don't Know podcast app, I really can't thank y'all enough. Merch is still headed out. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Send me an email, chris@mendontknow.com, or shoot me a message on the website, mendontknow.com, and scroll all the way down to messages. Coy, how we living, man?
What's up?
Glad to
What's
have
going
you
on?
back, my guy.
oh, thanks.
Nah, no, man. I know you had the family
It was
dinner.
snowing where I was at. Bad weather, couldn't get out.
yeah.
Trains were all
It was 4th and
shut
20.
down. Yeah.
Nah, man. Okay, let's get right into it. So let me ask you this, and this is a question I posted on IG, and definitely wanted feedback before we even started, and I did not realize we were going to get this much of a crazy response from women, and women wanted to hear what men had to say and whatnot. So, all right, check it out. The question is, does her value or level of respect change if you get to hit it on the first night? First date.
It really depends on the guy. For me,
yeah.
it doesn't change too much. Like how many times have we been on a first date and nothing happened?
Yeah.
Maybe even a second date, nothing happened, and then hey, poof, gone. I just paid for 2 dates and got nothing for it.
Yeah. That's
If it
fair.
happens on the first date, it's like cool, obviously I'm a single guy, so I did not end up with her, so it does not matter whether she gave it up or not, except just I got a memory from it, right?
Yeah. No, 100% fact. I mean, some women said, yes, let a girl know what double standards we about to deal with. When I posted that.
What I want to know, and I want to ask if you call some girls say is to flip it on them. Do they think it's like? What if they're ready to give it up and the guy's like, I'm not like that. Whether they're religious.
I don't think any guys have ever said that, bro. I mean, could be.
Come on,
Yeah.
it's got to happen. So what do they think of that guy?
Okay, yeah.
Do they have more respect for him, or do they
think
think something's
about that.
wrong with him, or we can ask somebody today.
Yeah, no, we figured it out.
I was just
We
thinking
figured
about
it out.
that. Like, obviously, the question is geared towards more
Yeah, men response.
Yeah.
Women want to know.
the respect of
Yeah,
girls.
I mean, for me, first of all, I'm not gonna sleep with any woman I could not see myself having a kid with, because I don't care what anybody says, nothing's 100%.
99.9.
Bro, we know a girl that was on the pill and he wore a condom and
Still slipped through?
Yeah, wow. I mean, hey, that's God's will.
He didn't want to fatality it with the plan B.
Crush it up in the OJ in the morning breakfast.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I mean, I just think, bro, if you have a kid, you stuck with somebody for the entirety. I don't care what you say.
And somebody you didn't even plan to be with.
Yeah, man. And, that's a dangerous thing. I feel like I can't even want to or even put myself in a situation where, like, fuck,
Yeah.
I'm with her for at least 18 now.
Not with her, but you're associated with her.
Associated with her.
You're
And she
attached. You are attached to her.
And she might have thought she's planning for us to be together. But, I mean, I don't know. Let me ask you this real quick before we start calling guys. What do you think they are going to say?
Girls, they're going to say whatever.
Yeah, what do you think guys are going to say? Respect level.
Some are going to be like, well, yeah, she's a hoe, blah, blah, blah. But You weren't thinking of that when she was taking the clothes off on the first date, right?
Yeah, and you were saying, "Baby, baby, please."
Exactly.
I'm not that type of guy.
Oh, please.
I'm different.
Please.
Oh, brother. I wonder what. That's another one we got to do. I need to know what have men said to try to persuade the, you know,
even if it's a far-fetched lie. Yeah. How deep they got to dig in the bag.
That's my question. How far did he go?
I'm only in town one night.
I'm only in town for the night.
What are you talking about?
You live here. That's my thing. Like, I really wonder what is really said. Like, what guy really says, you know, and then, you know, and that's why I was looking, I was like, bro, like, how can her respect level go down? Like, I would have, you know, well, you know, things happen. It ain't, you know, a certain time or this, that, and the third. But, you know, you always notice, like, you know, when the guy falls, it's like his world is over. Like, you know, like, I can't eat without her.
I think if we were younger, we can actually believe when girls are like, oh, I'm not like that. But as we got older, the more girls we talk to, some of these girls that we know, they're just like, yeah, we got to get ours too.
Yeah,
right?
No, and that's 100% facts.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
100% facts. And then he was like, wait, you was going to leave me anyway. Might as well get an expensive dinner out of you. Like,
yeah.
You know? All right, let me figure out who we going to call first. Oh, yes. Let's see what our Vegas boy is up to real quick. Maybe not.
What up?
Bro, why you wait so long? Why do I feel like you were staring at
about that, bro. I was at Lake Mead, and I'm pretty fucked up.
You were at what?
No,
I was at Lake Mead, and I was like with my cousin just chilling on the lake, and then we started smoking, so I'm a little high right now.
Okay.
You are being recorded right now, just in case.
Of course.
I don't believe it. Anyways, yeah, I believe he's selling us a dream. Anyways, so check this out. We have a question for you. Me and Coy, we're on a podcast.
All right.
We want to know, does a respect or her value change with a woman if you sleep with her on the first night?
Yes, 100%.
Wait a minute, V. Wait a minute.
So the value changes in the sense of where chivalry goes down the drain, right? Because I think if you work hard for a woman for a long period of time before you get into bed, and then there's more there than is worth more because you worked so hard for it, and you finally, and even the sex could be even a lot better. And I think it's just overall, I think it's better for the relationship because she knows that you put in the effort, and then you know that it might have been worth it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, I can see that.
I see it.
Yeah. So, but like then if you just sleep on the first night, then there's like, oh, I didn't have to do shit for her. Now, as far as dating wise and going to dinners and all that stuff, it's like, why do I really need to go through this? I already got her in bed.
But is that your ultimate goal, though?
Yeah, but that, you know.
Exactly. It is the ultimate goal. But I mean, at the end of the day, but I mean, it depends on what you're looking for, too. I mean, are you looking to be a complete bachelor or are you looking to have a relationship, too? If you have that mindset of having a relationship, then you're just like, oh, when you go out there, you're like, okay, if I sleep with her, I was like, I don't want nothing to do with her because, you know, she doesn't really respect herself enough to, like, put in more time with the guy before she sleeps with him, right? But, you know, but then if you go in the mindset of actually wanting to be in a relationship, not be in a relationship, and being like, fuck yeah, let's go, we can do this, and then smash and then be out and then move on to the next. That's your single role. But it all depends on what you want, you know, when you're going on a date, if, you know, where you at in your own life or what you want on a relationship in general. I mean, do you want it to be just sex and that's it, or do you want actually something happen? Okay. If you want something happen,
go ahead. If you want something,
if you want something happen, you want to put some kind of effort into it instead of just letting it be so easy.
Okay.
So You know, if the girl or the guy, in any either way, you know, well, I wouldn't say the guy, since it's more the girl, I guess.
Yeah.
But if the girl is willing to put it up in the first bid, I mean, it's just like, to her, I don't think she really cares to know what the guy really is all about. But now I also see the other side of it is like some girls look at it in the sense of everything is all about the sex. If the sex is good, then everything will work itself out, right?
Yep.
So some girls have that mentality. It's like, let's get through that first, so we don't have to fucking deal with the rest of the bullshit and spend the rest of the time, you know, having to worry about it. Because what if you go into the process of dating for a long time, you know, like two months, let's say, or even 6 weeks, or let's say, and then all of a sudden you end up having that time that you're about to have sex, and then the shit ain't good.
He give you that
right?
You give her that mediocre dick. Yeah.
Exactly. And then now you all of a sudden it's like, okay, what did I put my time into this? It's like that time is wasted. Nobody wants to waste their time. So some girls look at it in the sense of it's like, oh, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to deal with all that. It's like I want to know right off the bat if the sex is good, let's see what your else is about. You know, what more are you about?
Yeah. Okay, let me throw a curveball to you now. What if you have been texting and talking on the phone and FaceTiming the girl for like a week or two, maybe even a month? You know, your schedules just haven't lined up because y'all have been so busy. But on the first night, y'all get together and then you sleep and y'all sleep together. Where does her value or
I think in that scenario, I think there is more to value there as for a future in a relationship. Whereas I think then you look at it and it's like, hey, our conversation was good. There's, you know, we were talking for almost a month, and you know, it just happened to be we were busy. So, but then you know, like at that point, I think there's more time for you to build a connection in some sort. You know, either you're goofy at each other on the phone. You know, as long as you're talking almost all the time, and you can get to know a person. But if you just happen to just like met somebody on Tinder and then be like, oh, we just talked for like fucking one day, and then tomorrow we're going on a date, and then we smash. It's like, yeah, peace out. I know what you're about. You know what I'm saying? So
okay. Huh.
That's just my take. I mean, like I look at it this way. I've had three relationships in my entire life that I could say over a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
did you hit early or not? Did you hit early or not?
No. Listen, the best one was the 7-year one, which we didn't sleep to each other for like 4 or 5 months down the line.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Okay.
Let me go get my gun. Just go ahead.
All right. So, but what I'm saying is, there's more that you build with one another within that time before you. But then the sex was even fucking amazing when it happened. So like now there's so much more to like work with there, right?
Right.
But then all the other relationships is just like hit it the first night that I met, and then it was just done with.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say that there wasn't like much conversation, but there was. But it wasn't like we got to really know each other for a long period of time before we hooked up. So and the other two didn't last that long. So that's how I look at it. So I mean, that philosophy and what I think, what I believe in, it shows that. I mean, one lasted 7 years, the other one lasted no less than a year.
So if you wait longer and the sex is good, then that's just the ultimate.
I would say so, and I think there's just more. I think there's more time that you build with one another. I mean, it's all about the connection. I think like the sex is even 100 times better when you feel something for the other person.
Correct.
Because there's no way you can figure that out within one date. There's no way.
Right.
I mean, you just might even make out and stuff like that. Yeah, but then even still, that doesn't mean anything. But then, like, if you had this connection, talking, you know, and just joking around, see what kind of personality that person is, and then all of a sudden, boom, like, you know, like I say, a month later, and like it happens, and then now all that feelings are just all in there. So like the sex gotta be super good, you know.
Yeah.
So not to say if you just go out on a night and have sex, then it's not gonna be great either. But you know,
right.
But then like you got through the sex part. Now you got to figure out if there's a match here.
What's next?
Yeah.
Why not find a match? Why not find a match first? Because the sex, it can get better. You can teach each other. There's more to work with that, right? There's way more to work with that. If if you have the one-on-one connection and then the sex part is the issue, you can still work at it. It doesn't mean that it just might not be that moment that the first night when didn't go well.
Right.
It doesn't mean that you can work at it. So, but I think like if you have sex first and then trying to get somebody when you know that you do not belong together because we don't vibe together, then there's an issue. Then it's just like, okay, you just had sex and that was it.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. So that's just.
All right, man.
You dropping jewels at like me.
Yeah, I appreciate you, my guy.
It might be the weed, bro. It might be the weed.
Keep smoking it.
Yeah, keep smoking it, my bro. It's legal where you at, baby. All right, man. I'm going to let you go. I'll text you later, but I'll see you next week, definitely.
Yeah, I'll see you next week, brother.
Later, man.
Later.
All right, damn. Do you agree with that, though?
Yeah, I mean, he brought up good points, so, you know. And plus, he has experience.
Yeah. He had
so it's not like he's just speaking out of his ass.
Yeah. He didn't hit for 4 months, ladies. First of all, listen to that.
Months.
Yeah, 4 to 5 months. So listen to that. He took his time, and he said now that turned into a 7-year relationship.
Yeah. So he's speaking on his own experience.
Yes.
You know, what he believes in. So you can't knock.
You can't. Yeah, you definitely can't knock that. All right, man. Cheers. All right. Listen to my boy Pat. Let me take this wrong. All right. Let me find. All right. Let me way up right now. That's crazy. I would have never have thought for him to say that, though. You know,
it was the weed.
Hello.
My guy. What's good?
Yo, what up, bud?
Not much, fam. You on the podcast? I'm here with Coy. Coy said, "What's up, Pat?"
Pat, what up?
What up, guys?
Not much. What you up to? Where you at? Chilling?
I'm just at home. I'm watching the presidential debate and unloading some groceries.
Oh, nice.
How's the cats? How are the cats?
They're good, man. They see the grocery run and they won't leave me alone. They think like half the food's for them, and then once the bags are empty, it's like their own party. Nothing soaks them out like an empty grocery bag.
Right. All right, man. So me and Coy have a question. We want to know if a woman's value or the level of respect changes if you hit on the first night.
Well, I would say that, in general, it's all about kind of matching wavelengths, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think obviously you're gonna look at a girl like, okay, it's cool. You carry yourself a certain way. Like, you got to put in more effort. But man, some girls like they'll swear up and down like, hey, I haven't been with a man in a long time, whether I haven't been in a relationship or whatever.
Go ahead,
and there'll be girls that like, they're just like on paper, the best girl to take home the mom, like, just like morally grounded, maybe like involved in their community or their church or whatever. But if they haven't been with a man in a long time and they think they're a guy that you want to be with, they want to make sure that that you're not in their friend zone. So maybe they gotta.
That's a different element.
They gotta make sure that's the vibe that you two are gonna ride. So they put themselves out there, and that's not to say that you run with that. Maybe you still put them off because a lot of times the best thing you can ever do is tell a girl no. Because the majority of girls that you want to be with anyway.
my boy is key right now.
Those girls, they don't get told no in general. The girls that you want to be with, just because usually they carry themselves a certain way, or they're bad as it gets, or whatever it is. So if you're the one that tells them no and kind of checks them and gives them something they're not used to hearing, it's like that old adage. Obviously, you want what you can't have, but then all of a sudden they know what wavelength you hang out on, and then they want to match you, and then all of a sudden they're looking at you more than just hit and quit. Like they want to get to know you, and maybe be a deeper part of your daily. And if that's the way you want to go, it's a good way to handle it, in my opinion.
No, I like that.
So to answer your question, no, I don't think the value necessarily goes down.
Okay, but
it's like if they're doing that with everybody, then yes, the value goes down. But just because they're doing it with you, maybe is it that realistic? Like if they're doing it with you or they're doing it with a bunch of people, yeah, probably. But is there the outlier situation where they're just offering that to your table and not anywhere else, and it just so happens to be that it's the first time you've hung out or what have you? Then sure. But I don't think it always brings down value, but I think it can. It really just depends.
I mean, the tomahawk steak ain't going to every table. Okay, you know what I'm saying? The seafood tower is not hitting up every table.
100%.
Damn. No,
yeah, but I'd
like
say
that.
Some of my most enduring relationships though, like we linked up on the first night. I mean, not every time, but like my longest running, my healthiest relationships I've ever had, like there was like no question, like the sexual chemistry was there.
Okay.
As opposed to like, I've been in situations where like, oh, okay, like I'm interested in this girl, like is she interested in me? And it's like, it doesn't happen one time. It doesn't happen the third time, the sixth time. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you're just like, you just feel dumb because you're just like, yo, this girl friends on me from the jump. I don't know why I didn't see it. Like, was I in denial or whatever it is? Yeah. But, that's not to say that, there's nothing wrong with, making somebody wait. Say the relationship I'm currently in, like we didn't hook up the first night. Yeah. It was like hey, I can link up for, just to say hi and see you. And I mean, really what it was just like, all right, vibe check. Like, like who you really are. Like, I've seen you out and about before, but no, I'm going to come to your pad and like, we're going to chill real quick and, just like stop by and say hi to you and like, whoever else was over there, it was one of those things. Right. And then it happened again, but she stayed a little longer. And then by the third time, it's like, all right, like we got to figure this out. Like, is there sexual tension?
Right. Because there's too many cold showers.
Right.
No, 100%. Exactly. Hey man, I like that. But I mean, and that goes to you too. You wasn't even in a rush to like, you wasn't hounding her. Yeah, he wasn't. Nah. Yeah, he wasn't sweating her. And like he said, maybe it was the fact that he was like, oh wow, he's not trying to be all over me like everybody else is. Mm-hmm. Damn.
Yeah. All right. Well, now that I'm, 35, now 25. You gotta do something different.
That's right.
All right. Hell yeah, my guy. Man, I'm gonna let you go. I appreciate you hopping on with me. I do have your beanies and a couple other things. I'm gonna text you later. We got a link. We got a link. A bunch of guys are trying to get a guy's day out where we just go out and hand out merch. So I'm gonna set that up and we're gonna link. Definitely.
100%. Well, we got snowboard season, like right, on the calendar.
Yes, so sir.
And then I got something for you too. So
I appreciate that, my guy. All right, man. I'll tap in with you later.
No doubt, brother. Later, have a good night.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
bruh.
So what I was saying is,
flip
it.
Yeah, you did.
Some girls will appreciate it.
Yeah.
What he was saying, a lot of girls aren't used to hearing no.
And like you said. That's crazy. Do you really feel that way? Do you really think that? A lot of girls are not used to saying no. Or not used to hearing no.
Hot girls aren't used to hearing no, right?
Yeah.
So when a guy does, you get that Rihanna meme like, oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. You really saying no to all this.
Right.
You really saying.
It's going to make them pursue more, Some guys have their standards too and their principles. They might not want to hit on the first night for whatever reason.
Yeah, I mean, it's just his principle, his standards.
And maybe his principle and his standards are what she might find like, damn.
Even more attractive.
Yeah. So it goes both ways.
Oh, yeah.
It goes both ways.
I like that.
Just because a girl hits on the first night doesn't mean she's a slut or whatever.
Nah, because like Pat said, she was already checking for chemistry. She was already checking for vibe. She was checking for energy. She was already checking
you for friend zone or for potential man.
Yeah. For the long haul.
And then for all those girls that say, I don't do this normally on the first night. Some girls really don't do this on the first night, and they really did. Yeah. Maybe just because they felt comfortable with it.
Yeah, you were already checking boxes. Yeah. From the word go. But damn, all right. See. I two guys, two different parts of the world. Two different parts of the world right now. That was crazy. You know how people surprise you. Yeah. I didn't think B was gonna say that, and I definitely didn't think Pat was gonna say that.
Hey,
I mean,
B and Pat are 35 and 38 respectively.
Something like that, yeah. So, definitely respect.
I guarantee you talk to a 20-something-year-old and you get a different story.
He's just trying to shoot for the. He's just trying to shoot. I mean, shoot or shoot though.
she better hit on the first night, otherwise I'm out.
How many times do you think that works? Right?
What?
If she don't put out on the first night, I'm out. Motherfucker, please.
I mean,
you are gonna pick up the phone. You are gonna.
Who are
pick
you,
up
Iron Man? To be talking like that? Who is like?
Bro, you're gonna pick up the text message regardless.
Exactly.
And if she says no, all of a sudden it turns into a conquest. Mm-hmm. And you over here with a sword, going through the jungle trying to get to her. You over here being a plumber trying to get to the princess with the bodyguard in front of you. I mean, all right. Let's who we gonna call next. All right, let's see what KP doing. All right, here we go. See, this is a full spectrum of guys too. These are guys from.
What's good, bro?
Man, how we living? Cheers.
Good, man. Chilling.
Shoot, man, I'm here with Coy. He back at it again.
KP, what up, man?
Coy, what's good, bro?
How are you?
Good, man. Fucking just got home.
Oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, bro. That 91 to 15.
Bro,
it's
back to regularly scheduled programming, homie.
Bro,
Who's out of work? Who's out of work?
I'm talking minimum hour and a half, 2 hours, bro.
Wow,
bro. I'm trying
minimum.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. That pandemic P will get you back at work, baby. It will get you back at work, bro. Yeah, Hey, man, a lot of gender reveals have been happening, bro.
I've been noticing,
bruh. I'm trying to tell you, Pound Town has a waiting list, and fertility is at its all-time high. Like, bro, not this guy.
Better them than us, man. Better them than
family.
us.
Family.
Oh, shit.
All right, man. Question of the night. We want to know for you. Like, honestly, we had two different guys on with two different experiences and two different answers. And everybody we've talked to is on like a different kind of wavelength. They doing a different thing. So I'm very curious to hear your answer.
All right.
Question is, does your respect or, value level, does it change if you hit on the first night?
I think the value definitely does.
Why?
I think it 100% does. I mean, to be honest, bro, if you get it the first night, you might not do certain things later, like the next time around. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, just.
I like that.
Yeah, I think the value. Yeah. I think for sure the value goes down. It goes down. Respect? No, I wouldn't say the respect. Like, I would still like. I mean, shit. She's a human. She, you know what I mean. She gotta get hers. She gotta get hers.
Boom.
You know
Thank you. There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. No, respect still on it. I'm not.
Yeah.
Judging. You know what I mean. I'm not judging. I'm not nothing. You know what I mean. Like none of that. But I think for sure the value goes down. Like low key, bro. I've gotten it on the first day, and there wasn't even a second because I was like, "Fuck it, I already got it."
Put that.
See, you like how KP says stuff we can't say.
He kept it a buck. He kept it a buck.
Yeah, it's not every. It's not. I mean, that's not the case every time.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's happened, bro. Like you get it. She later, like a few days pass by, she might not get the response back so quick. She might not get the good night. She might not get the good morning. It is what it is, man. The pussy depreciated, bro. It just is.
Like a car leaving the lot.
Yes, bro.
Boy,
yes.
Do not double back on Coy talking about the car leaving the lot.
Yeah, to piggyback on that, once the car leaves the lot, it's officially a used car. So, that's it, bro.
I'm done with both of you guys. Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Have you ever got into a relationship with a girl that after you hit it the first night?
Damn, you just broke up.
Oh, my bad. Have you gotten into a relationship with a woman that you did get to hit on the first night?
Yes, I have.
How long?
Yes, I have.
How long was the relationship?
It was with my ex.
Oh.
So it was like a couple years. We were together for like 2 years.
Oh,
yeah.
And she let you hit on the first night.
I mean, hey, the player play the stars right, boy. Hey.
Play your position. Hey, play your position. Hey, shoot or shoot.
But yeah, bro. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no, the respect was still there. The respect was still, but I mean, like you said, every situation is different. That was something that I actually like before I even hit it. I knew like that was something that I low key really wanted. You know what I mean? So, whether I hit it the first night or not, I already knew that was something that I was gonna pursue.
Oh, he had that Loch Ness monster flip on her.
Yeah,
he was. He had that Moby Dick flip. Pause if necessary. Yeah. He knew what he was going after. Okay, so let me ask you this, and let's double back on that. If you have been talking to her on the phone, text messaging, FaceTiming, the whole nine, but y'all haven't got to meet, and then when y'all do meet, let's say 3 to 4 weeks later, after text messaging and talking on the phone, you do get to hit.
Is it hold more value? Because you waited a little bit longer.
Because of the fact that you did that, even though that's the first time y'all seen each other, that's not the first time y'all talked.
Yeah, I think it's still low key goes down a little bit. Okay. I think so, but I mean, if the conversation is good and like, and that's something that you want to keep around, then I think if the value doesn't go down as much. But yeah, if you meet a girl like off the rip and you know what I mean, like a day or two, and then you link up and hit that first night, for sure the value goes down way more.
Okay, but after a month,
I think it goes down a little bit, but not as much. I think it's still like if the conversation's good and that's something that you want to like keep pursuing, then
I feel like everything.
Then nothing crazy. It's nothing. I don't think the value is nothing crazy, but I mean, you already Yeah, you got it out of the way.
Okay. Yeah, because I feel like all those other boxes are kind of checked.
Right.
If y'all been texting and talking and FaceTiming for the month, and then y'all finally link up. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so like you said, checking the boxes. So if you've been talking for a month, you're checking the boxes, and then you hit, boom, okay. If the first box you check is I already hit, then fuck the rest of the bullshit. You know what I mean? That's where the value. That's where the value. That's the meaning of the value goes down. I got the main box. I got the box. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I got the main box. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Don't play it. I got the main box. So
okay.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever said, like, let's say you go out with a girl, right? And it was easy. She was just throwing it at you. Have you ever said no? For any kind of reason, or no matter what, if
she threw it at me,
right?
Nah, bro, I'm Blake
Griffin, the CP3.
Yeah, bro, yeah, that's lots.
Karsh Karai, that sandbar.
Yeah, throw that shit off the backboard.
Have you ever told a girl no?
I've told a girl no, like just like. After we've been doing it for so long.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
that don't count.
I'm tired of it. Like, bitch, go home type shit. But.
No, hold on. Do you? Because I asked Chris this. Do you think if the roles are reversed, right? If the guy just doesn't, that's not his belief or whatever. That's his belief or whatever, where he doesn't want to smash on the first night. Do you think that girl thinks differently of him?
I think it can. Because I mean, like some girls are just like dudes. They just want, you know what I mean? They're humans too, and most girls are more savages than guys. So like girls think just like us. Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, okay.
99% of women are savages.
So if the guy says no because of whatever, you think a lot of girls are like, all right, I'm good with this guy.
No, I think
he's like
a
whatever.
Pussy, blah blah blah.
Not only that low key could probably hurt their confidence too. You know what I mean? Like outside of it, just you telling her like, oh, like I would rather not because I don't want to fuck up something that can like potentially be good. Yeah. Some girls might like low key take that as like, damn, like it's a confidence thing. Like what? Because pretty much every girl feels like I can have every guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's not often.
Because our last caller also thought that it could work the other way, where girls aren't used to being told no. And if you tell them no, it's going to make them want us more.
That it could go either way. Like they could be like, oh, you don't want me, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I could change that.
Yeah.
It could go either way. It just really just depends on the female, I guess. But I think definitely it could hurt their confidence. Like for us dudes, if we get turned down, it's like, okay, whatever, fuck it. I got to try a little harder, or whatever. I got this.
On to the next.
On to the next. You know what I mean? Like Like for me, that shit, just being a confident guy, I could take an L. That ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Like
exactly,
bro. That ain't nothing, bro.
It's only my record. I see. Nobody's judging by this.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. As long as I'm above 500 winning percentage, I don't care.
You're not trying to make the playoffs, right?
Hey, my Dallas Cowboys are winning the division with a negative record. It don't matter, bro.
That's why you're watching this game carefully, right?
Hey, bro, I need the Giants to win this game.
All right, Mike.
Nah,
man. I appreciate you as always.
Guys.
Everything actually is coming in. I'm literally down to the last few little tidbits, but we are setting up a date. I got my boy Pat involved. Cactus John is coming. We got a couple boys doing.
Love that guy.
Guys night out at the guys day out at the beach. We're gonna do that on like
just give me the day and the time. I'm there, bro.
Saturday,
I appreciate
probably
the invite,
Saturday
man. For real.
Yeah, man. We're gonna run the streets.
Yes, that's perfect.
All right, I appreciate you, my guy. I'm gonna tap in with you later.
Later, Kevin.
Yes, sir. You guys have a good one.
Yep, you too. Okay. All right. Shoot or shoot.
So he said even though he put in work for a little bit and he hits after, it doesn't fully diminish your value on opening night as it would like during the All-Star break.
100%. Right? Yeah.
I mean, to me, it'd be like back in my heyday. It'd be like, finally, I worked for it and I got it.
Yeah.
We'll see where it goes from here.
Oh man! All right, all right. Cheers. Come on, last one.
Sometimes it could be expensive by the time you find out, though.
Bro, expensive and not worth it too. Hold on. Let's call Cactus.
Yes, sir.
Man.
How's life, bro?
Bro, man, life is beautiful, man. I'm here with Coy, and you are number 4 on the guys list. I'm bringing you in the middle of the pack. Wait, okay, John, how old are you, real quick?
I turned 30 on April 2nd.
Okay,
so I've been
Okay, so
slightly younger.
Yeah, slightly, yeah.
About 30 and a half, give or take.
There you go. So he might have, he might have a little bit of a different
perspective. Opinion. Yeah, we'll see. What's
is there like a consensus so far or what?
Oh, bro. All right. First of all, let me ask you this, and I got to have your answer first. Does the value or respect level change if you hit it on the first night?
You know what, man? I think that depends entirely on what your own intentions are going into it.
Okay.
Like if you're going into this and you're like, regardless of whether it's just because it's her necessarily or if it's just your what am I trying to say? Your relationship aspirations in general. Like if you're going into it looking for a relationship and she puts out on the first night, that might deter you a little bit. You might be like thinking about it sideways, or you might be cool with it. Like it just depends. Like everybody's different. But if you're going into it just like as a formality to get to the point, then obviously you're going to be fine with it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Now, next question. Have you ever hit on the first night and it turned into a long relationship?
Yeah, actually. Yeah, it was, let me see. This was my,
don't say any names. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No names.
Okay.
No names, but it was my last girlfriend actually, and my 4th to last one, I think.
Okay.
5th to last one. Yeah, 5th to last one. Yeah, both of those. But
what was a long relationship? First of all, we got to clear that up too. What is a long relationship?
Oh, my most recent one wasn't very long. That was only a few months, but it did end up becoming a serious thing. But then my one before that was about that was pretty close to a year, I think. So.
Okay. Never mind. We got a couple guys before you would say it's 7 years and 4. So.
Oh hell no, dude! Yeah. My personal best is like 2.5.
Okay. See, Coy, he still has savage tendencies. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's still out in the streets. Okay. Okay. So let me ask you this.
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I can just cut you off real quick.
No, cut me off.
Like if you're going into it for like relationship purposes and you find out on the first night, then you found out what it's going to be like at least. Like, so at least you figured it out whether it's going to be good or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if it's going to be fire, you with a dead fish. Yeah, 100%.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so at least you got like a big thing out of the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. Bro, I feel like, honestly, sexual chemistry is a big thing.
Oh, for sure, dude. Absolutely.
You know, I don't care how many people say it's not, and this, that, and the third. It doesn't last this long. And so, you know, why are you making a big part of a relationship? It's only 45 minutes. It's because of the fact that, you know, a lion hunts and stalks its prey, you know, like,
oh yeah,
you know, so yeah, that I feel like, you know, sexual chemistry is a big part of the relationship.
Yeah, definitely.
But me personally, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I would never sleep with a woman I couldn't see myself having a kid with. Not to say I've never had a one night stand. But I will say those have led into long relationstions. So.
Well, good for, you know, that's a safe way to go. Then obviously it works. So it's been working for you. You know?
Man, I think what scared me the most is like I was telling one of me and Koi's friends. She was on the pill. He had a condom on. They had a kid together.
Holy moly!
Exactly. That you know
that guy's got some swimmers.
I mean they talk about scared straight. So hey, no kidding. You know, you hear that at a young age. I mean that'll change. You know. Yeah, that'll make you feel.
Yeah, that'll set off some alarms for you for sure.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so my other question for you then now is, if you guys have been talking on the phone for a while, and let's say 3 to 4 weeks, y'all on the phone, FaceTiming, talking, text messaging, your schedules just haven't lined up because of, you know, one another's busy and stuff like that. But on the first night, you do smash. Does your value change of her or respect level? No,
and I think that's just because, you know, like you said, you know, like life gets in the way. Everybody's got their own obligations and their own lives and stuff, and then like that's kind of the social world that we live in. Like almost everything, unless you happen to meet them in person just by happenstance or whatever, or like from being around mutual friends, most of the stuff that most of the interaction that we have is over the phone largely. So it's just, it's not even like a frowned upon thing anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, and especially for being like, you know, a month and a half, something like that, like you kind of get a pretty good feel for somebody in that amount of time. If you talk 100%. Frequently enough, you know,
100%. Seriously.
Yeah. So I wouldn't put that or hold that against, you know, either one of them at all, you know?
No, 100%. Okay. So let me ask you this then. Let me say this. Would you deny, like Koi would say, would you deny a girl? Go ahead.
Like if she's throwing it at you, have you ever said no or thought about saying no? Or is it always like, hey, it's tough enough for guys, I might as well get this no matter what?
The only time I've done that is when I know that she's, you know, had a few too many and I'm not on that same level, you know what I mean? Because I just don't want. I wouldn't want her to wake up the next day.
He's talking about legal issues.
You know?
There you go.
Right. Well, I mean, just from a respect perspective, like primarily, just, you know, I wouldn't want her to, you know, wake up and feel bad about something she did just because she, you know, wasn't in the right headspace at the time. You know, like because then had she not had him, you never know. Like she might not have done it had she been cool. Right. You know what I mean? And I just don't want to put that on her.
You might get that Eagle Colorado.
Calling but
Bill
man.
No, okay, but so your respect level will never change for her regardless of what you guys do.
No, dude, I've done far worse things than most people have done, so I'm not one.
So, okay, I appreciate that. Hey, man, that's a fact. We are gonna let you go, but KP and Pat have been locked in for Guys Day, but it's not this weekend. I'm gonna text you and give you the weekend it is, and we are 100% confirmed for it, so you can lock it down. But I'm gonna let you go, and I'll tap into you later on tonight.
All right, fellas, sounds good. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, take it easy.
All right. Savage at his own. Yeah. Respect level never changes. With any man, just value. I can respect that. I mean, let me ask you this, Corey. Can you respect? I think the fact that every guy's respect level was not even in question of a woman. Mm-hmm. The respect has always remained intact, but the value that they had him at would definitely change. You feel that a yes or no, or?
It's probably case to case. Like, I mean, they talk about if you really like the girl and what you want, right? How do you know what you want in a girl if you just met her? You know, like, okay, what B was saying, are you trying to be the ultimate bachelor or are you trying to find your next girlfriend? Yeah. At our age, obvious we're trying to find our next girl, right? It doesn't mean we can't have fun on the side. No.
Boom, Andre.
So with me, if I meet a girl and she hits on the first night, cool. Yeah. Like, I don't know if the value diminishes, you know, because I don't know if that's what her normal routine is.
100%.
You know, if she's doing it every week, then hey, yeah. But how am I supposed to know? Do I know 100% or just based on what she's saying?
Very true.
You know, so I don't know.
Let me see if I can get my cousin on the phone real quick.
No girls today, huh? GNO Guys Night edition.
We'll see. I feel like I do need to call
your cousin from Miami?
Yeah, my cousin. Yeah, I don't know.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? Hey, first and foremost, you are on the podcast. You are being recorded. I know it's your first time. I have to say that. Second of all, get me off a speaker because we're about to get real ratchet.
All right, you off speaker. You just on the headset.
Okay, cool. All right, man. I'm here with my boy Coy. Coy, say what's up to my cousin Ron.
What's up, Ron?
Cool, okay. What's up, man?
All right,
man. So you are, is he guy number 5?
At least 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Where you at? Let me see where you at in the list. Okay. So you are guy number 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you are guy number 5.
Okay.
And it's been a wild ride, to say the least.
For real.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: does your respect level change if you sleep? Your respect or value level change if you sleep with the woman on the first night?
No. If you ask me that question, like when I was younger, 20s, maybe, in my 20s, I would be like, yeah, it would, because you would think that if I'm being real.
100%. Yeah.
All right, if we're just having an open discussion, just keeping it real, then if you asked me that question when I was in my 20s, I'd be like, yeah, it would change it. You would think it would hold or something like that because they're easy. But then it's being hypocritical because back in my day, I was sleeping around like crazy.
Yeah, okay.
So
his nickname was Ron Jeremy. Like you know, say it wasn't cousin Ron, it was Ron Jeremy. No, but anyway,
without the mustache.
Without the mustache. But go ahead, my bad.
But right now, asking me that question right now, no, I wouldn't lose respect or feel like there's a deep value on a woman if she was asleep on me on the first date. A matter of fact, if it came down to that, we're vibing where she wanted to sleep with me, shit, I'll feel good. I mean, who doesn't want to feel like desired? So
go ahead now.
On one,
yeah,
it's to value and respect a woman. I couldn't do that on the first date. I would need more dates to see where that goes with that to say, okay, I value you, I respect you, et cetera. But on the first go around, if we're vibing, it's a good time. She's feeling me, I'm feeling her. Yeah. I'm never ever gonna go into it with a woman pressuring her that we gotta have sex on the first date. Right. And I leave that decision to her. But if she's feeling me, she likes the way I smell, she likes the way I look, she likes the way I talk, and she's all up on me.
Okay,
let's go.
Okay,
but I'm not gonna hold her against it.
Okay, but let me ask you this then, because Coy, I don't think he said no though.
He didn't say no.
Let me ask you this: have you ever said no to a woman on the first day? Like, nah, like let's
that threw it at you. Like you didn't even have to work for it.
Yeah. She throwing the panties at you like Keith Sweat on stage, or Justin Bieber, if necessary.
If I'm being real, look, I haven't been on a first date in a long time. You know my situation. I'm newly single, so I've been married for 10 years or so. Yeah. But back in the day, I never said no, but I never pressured it either. So I felt I was confident swallowing that way. If it came, then I'm taking it. But no, I never said no. Me, this is coming from a guy. I like sex. So
I think we all do. I think sometimes we just happy to be in the room.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie about that. So that's coming to my front door and it's knocking. Please believe I'm opening the door. So no doubt on that. Yeah.
Damn. So it doesn't even. Okay. So let me ask you this: has a one night stand ever turned into a relationship?
A one night stand ever turned into a relationship?
Yeah, man.
That's a good question. Not that I can remember off my head. Okay. There was, I think all the relationships I've been in, there was already some chemistry before. So when we did speak together, there was already a little.
It was already built up. Y'all had already been chatting. Y'all had already been getting to know each other, and then when y'all finally saw each other, everything else checked out. Yeah. Yeah, he already had time invested.
Okay. Exactly. Yep.
The stock matured.
Had to cash on those bombs. So.
Okay. So let me now let's take it even a step further with that. Do you think women would feel a type of way when men tell them no?
Depends on the woman. And it depends why you're turning them down. So if you keep it real, I can't speak for all guys.
Yeah, no.
Can't speak for women, obviously, but it depends why you're turning them down. If some people feel it's that's not my thing on the first date. I want to wait. That's respectable. So if you're turning them down for that reason and they feel something, if they feel rejected by that, you're wanting to wait and be respectful on that aspect, then for me, that's when you put in the whole value and respect thing. Because if she can't respect you because you want to wait as a guy, then because it's a two-way street. Because if you flip it, then the guy's the asshole. But if on the other side, if a guy's wanting to wait and she's feeling some type of way because you're turning that down, then that says something about her too. I don't want to speak on the psychology of it, like why they would feel rejected by your wanting to wait for it. I mean, again, just it really depends why. Are you turning it down because you're not feeling it?
Or you turning it down because you don't want to. Look, I don't want to mess up something that has the potential to be so great for some.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, exactly. So like from this, and if I'm keeping it real for myself, I've been thinking about that. I'm newly single. Would it be something that, as far as sex, would it be something that I would want to have on the first date? Right now, where I'm at, I think I would be okay with waiting. It's not something, especially if this is someone that I'm trying to get to know and date long term
and build.
So if this was like a relationship status type thing and I'm trying to get at it, then I wouldn't. I'm not going to put. I could say I could wait. I could, just from learning trials, tribulations, and all that stuff. I could say I could wait. And if she felt some negative way about that, then for me, that tells me something about that person, that they can't respect certain things that are important to you at that time. So,
okay, but in any case, does your respect level ever drop for her being a woman?
On that single issue, no, because respect and value are built on a lot of things, and it's that one factor. And if you're just strictly talking about sex, then no, it would.
All right, that's respectable. Yeah, grown man bars. Something you got to do.
Yeah.
All right, my guy. I appreciate you. Hey, man, text me your address. I want to send you like a huge merch bag. So text me your address because I haven't seen you in a minute. We definitely got to catch up.
Yeah.
I might even fuck around and send you a plane ticket so you can come down here, chill for the weekend, and actually be here live, and we do a guys' night in something like that. But yeah, man,
I would love to do that. That'd be fun, man. That'd be fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I got to get you out here. All right, man. Text me your address though after this.
Yeah, we'll do.
All right, man. I appreciate you, my guy.
Later, man. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, fellas. Bye.
Man. All right. Damn. Newly single. Did 10.
Right.
Did 10 in the box. I don't know if you want to say in the box because he was married. But I mean, it's pandemic P. So, all right. Let's do one more. Where am I always Satin at? Let's see if Satin's free.
What's good?
But Satin, how we living? Not much, my guy. How we living?
Not much. I'm over here cracking up watching this presidential debate, man. What's good?
Not much, my guy. Hey, you back home or you still in the city?
I'm back in LV, man. I'm chilling.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Shoot. Coy back. Coy, say what's up.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
How we doing?
Oh, just chilling, man. You know, sipping on some JMO, some ginger beer.
Oh, okay. Say less. Hey, let me. Okay, wait. Satin, how old are you?
I'm 34.
Okay. Satin's still
right there.
34, 24. What was that? I'm just playing with you.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm just playing with you. Let me ask you this, and you are guy number 6 for tonight. Does the respect level or value of a woman change if you sleep with her on the first night?
It depends on how it happened.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, it depends on how it happened.
Tell me.
If we had a conversation, we just kicking, I'm just getting to know you, and, you know, it didn't really build to that, or there was nothing, it just went to that.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, I don't know if I don't know. I mean, I try not to be judgmental about stuff like that, but
right.
I mean, I don't know you like that. You know, it's not really a big deal, but it's not, but I think if it makes sense for that night and it was just flowing, maybe we just sparked and it was just cool. You know, I'm not going to judge her too hard, but I mean, it just depends. If it fell off, it's off. Like, hey, you know, I don't know you like that. I mean, now, another John might have just gone ahead and done it. You know, he just looked both ways and just done his thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
the other John,
the new John. Maybe, you know, I don't know if I'll be doing that, but yeah, you know,
okay,
it's a good time.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever said no?
Yeah.
Was it too easy, or do you say no for a reason? Why?
Yeah.
I just got to the school. I was in undergrad. I just transferred. I just got to the school.
How old were you? Sorry. I hate bringing that up, but I need to know.
Yeah, I was about 26 or 27 at the time.
Okay. Go ahead.
I was about 26, 27. And I said I didn't know her like that, but I knew that she knew a lot of people that I potentially might want to fuck later on.
He was playing the odds? Wait, you were playing the odds?
It was in September, and she was just with it, and I was like, and I wanted to play a smart, and she was really close with some other girls that I kind of met, and I was like, I don't know how I want to play this, and I just said no. I was like, maybe you should just go home. Maybe you should just go home. And then she told all her friends, you know, oh, well, you know, he's gay, you know, because I didn't know.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. She told her friends, oh, he's gay, you know, because he didn't have, you know, we didn't get down, you know. I mean, I'm going to have my fun at the school. I eventually have my fun. But I'm just saying, right. I just got there. I don't know you. And then, you know, you're going to tell and then I know you're going to tell your homegirls. Obviously, you told them something.
Yeah.
Because... You know, so you were going to talk to your friends. And I was like, I don't want to do that. And I was new. There weren't too many black transfer students. Okay. So, you know.
Oh, so when you pulled up, you was like, it was chocolate.
You're going to blow up my spot before I even start.
He said Chocolate City has entered the building. Wow.
Well, yeah.
Dang. Okay, so let me ask you this. Regardless of the matter, does your respect level for a woman change?
Regardless of the what? I'm sorry.
Regardless of any situation, does your respect level for a woman change? Like the respect you give them?
If you say something, it's nothing about your sexual escapades or experiences because, and when you start getting to our age now, getting a little older, you've been married twice, so I don't worry about that. If you start saying dumb stuff, like if I hear you say something ignorant, because at this point, if I like you enough where you look good and that's great. But if you start saying some dumb shit, I'm like, girl, what? Or you start talking kind of basic, and I'm hearing certain things. I'm like, well, I like to stay at these kinds of places. I want to live, this kind of lifestyle I want to live, and I don't even know you yet. I haven't told you what I'm about, and I hear you say some, basic shit. And that's kind of I will lose a little, but like, come on, girl, come on, what we doing? What's going on? But yeah, that's just me being bougie. But that's it. I don't really see.
I don't call that bougie. First of all, I don't call that bougie. Her getting, her telling you what she expects. Hey, if we don't even know each other at that level to tell each other that, that's those type of things. Like,
right.
Like, okay, like, all right, well, I'm out of here. Like,
exactly.
Like, because even if I can do those things, you're not even going to appreciate them like you should. Mm-hmm. And once again, appreciation is, opinion, but
yeah,
neither here nor there.
Because I really just look at the person. You know me, I look at the person. I try to look at who she is, and then if you say some ignorant shit, I'm going to lose respect for you. I mean, I'm gonna love you from a distance, but I'm gonna lose a little bit of respect from you for sure.
I got that. Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, all right, man. I appreciate you as always. I'm gonna let you go. Get back to your JMO and do your thing. I'll tap into you later, man. Stay up.
Thank you for hitting me up, man. Don't hesitate to call, brother.
Hey, man. I appreciate you dropping those gems on survival relationships because that shit is true.
Yes, amen, man. I appreciate it, man.
All right, man. Stay up.
All right, then, Coy. Hey, man. Y'all take it easy, man.
All right, later.
All
right, peace.
Damn. All right. Let's. Wow. Just the fact that her talking might
annoy him.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can get a girl. I feel like we need a girl, so I'll call 2. If they don't pick up, they don't pick up. If they do, they do. Let's figure it out right now. Okay, that's one girl. So I just don't want you to feel like I did not try, Coy. All right, let's see.
Try.
Let's see.
Your call has been forwarded.
Oh, see? All right. I tried 2 girls. We can try
one more girl and call it a
night.
Even.
I really want a good answer. It's like, and it's not that I want a good answer. I just want to. I don't want to play favorites. That's what I don't want to do, so. I don't think Diamond will pick up, but we are going, just because she has a savage level, like, top 5. Kind of hoping she doesn't pick up. I mean, so yeah. All right, cool. We're not even gonna go that far. All right. Call my sister.
Hello.
Hey, you're on the podcast. I'm here with Coy. We have a question for you, and we want to ask you a quick question because Coy demanded we call a woman and get her point of view on a situation.
No pressure, but you're the only girl we called today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so special.
Don't lie to her, Coy. But anyways, okay. You know what? Hold on one second. Hey, okay. First of all, check it out. I gotta tell you, you're on the podcast. Yeah. Okay, so are you free? You have a second?
Yeah, I got a second.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can merge the calls and bring you and my sister in together. Nina?
Yeah.
Red?
Successful merge.
Okay, success. All right, so ladies, now that we got you on the phone, you guys are on the podcast. Okay, so this is the question that Coy had because he wanted me to call some women up, and i.e. both you guys kind of called and picked up and whatnot. But what did you want to know, Coy? I'm so sorry.
Like if you guys been out on the first date, and then you were in the mood to give it up, but the guy was like, no, I don't do that. Does that change your opinion on the guy? Like, how do you guys feel about the guy?
Okay, first, Nina respond, and then after that, we'll let Red. Nina, go ahead.
I mean, I don't think that there's anything wrong because maybe he's like really not, his mindset's not in it and he wants to take things slow. So if anything, it's kind of cute. It's respectful. He's smart.
Okay, Red, your turn.
I actually 100% agree. It hasn't happened to me, but it did happen to a friend recently.
Recently? Like
really
how
offended,
recently?
though.
She was offended.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
like
wow.
she was super offended. We had to have a whole self-esteem boosting conversation with Don Julio involved.
Wow.
Because she was really offended by the fact that he turned her down. And I was like, well, maybe it just means that he wasn't in the mood. Like, guys are allowed to be like that too.
Yeah.
Okay, but guys, so let me give you guys a little background on we're on an hour and 7 minutes, and one guy said that he has turned down sex because he had saw this relationship lasting long and great and wanted to get to know her more, so he didn't want to ruin it with sex. Do you guys feel like that actually is true?
Yeah. I do. It's happened to me in my last relationship. So yeah, I completely.
Red, you too?
I would have to agree. I mean, if you're basing it off of like lust alone, you can neglect to getting to know somebody. So if that's the goal, then I think it's smart to wait.
Wow. Does your respect...
I'm not saying you have to, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with not waiting.
Yeah.
I've ended up in relationships with people that I've slept with on the first night, and it was fairly healthy.
Yeah, no, plenty of our guys. One was in a 7-year relationship off of a one-night stand.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, did 7.
Yeah, but I definitely think that if that's your goal, and, maybe, I don't know, if you're not super sexual, maybe that's also a pause, like maybe that's not what you want to base your relationship around, and I think that's okay. Yeah.
Can I ask you guys this too, real quick? Do you think women are more savage than men? Be honest. I need 100% clear cut honesty.
One wants to wait till the other one answers.
You saw that?
You go first.
Not in the same room, but kind of looking at each other.
I'm going to say yes because we're more emotional.
Okay, yeah. See, I told you, Coy, they could fuck your best friend and look you in your eye at the same time.
Yeah.
That is bad.
No, we really can. I know I wouldn't, but yeah, no, we can. Yeah, once you hurt us and we get over that hurt, and then there's like, okay, well, it's time for payback. So we'll do whatever, hurt you, and be like, all right, bye, gotta go.
Wow.
Didn't hurt us.
Wow.
Yeah, the woman's porn thing, I think, is very real.
Yeah.
Damn.
Have you guys ever looked at a guy that said no, and you're like, you know what, I want him more now?
I don't know if it's like.
No? Wait, go ahead. Who's going first?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, because I don't think I've ever had anybody say no.
Yeah, I haven't had. No, but I'm with her. Yeah, I haven't had anyone say no, but I have in return had them like take their time to where I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? But it just ended up being like a really good relationship. So it was worth, the wait.
Yeah.
All
right. I appreciate you, Queen. Go ahead. Go. No. Go ahead. Finish up. Tell me.
Just a quick one. Basically,
no, tell me.
What she was saying. It was just, I've had somebody take their time as well. And me wonder, because I'm not usually the person that makes the first move.
Yep. Same here.
For the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll initiate later on in the relationship, but I'm not usually that first move maker for the first time. So I've had somebody, take multiple weeks, and it just ended up being, nice.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Wow.
But let us remind you did start off by saying no guy said no.
Yeah.
You did start off by saying no guy said no.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Putting it out there.
They're done with us. They're done with us.
Not putting it out there. It's just that no guy's going to say no, and that's just what we think and we feel, and that's just what it is.
No smart man.
No smart man with a penis is going to say no.
Hey, bro, we just happy to be in the room.
That's right.
We just happy to be in the room. All right, lady, we are going to let you go. I can't thank y'all enough for picking up. We got killed two birds with one stone. Thank you, ladies.
All right. Have fun, guys.
Right.
Bye, Red.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay.
Pretty good. Just take it.
Calm down, Pepe Le Pew.
Especially if you're not an attractive guy, doesn't have anything to offer. Just take it. Now, if you're a good-looking guy, you got something else, then,
take your time. Is that what you saying?
You have the choice.
The ball's in your court.
Yeah. Wow. You got it. Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, first and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, or you downloaded the Men Don't Know podcast, I can't thank y'all enough. You know what? People have been getting merch. Merch is still heading out. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Email me at chris@mendontknow.com. Or send me a message, mendontknow.com, scroll to the bottom, hit message. I can't thank y'all enough. Hey, man, Coy, we out.
Right.
We were in the parking lot at a Starbucks, and next thing I know, we're like half naked outside of the car.
At first, a lot of people probably got with who they're with for superficial reasons or for survivalist reasons. Like, okay,
home real late. There was hair in the car. Bluetooth. There was like some other girl's name on the Bluetooth thing. You have the woman that's confident as fuck, that knows her true value. No girl wants a pushover. As much as I'm speaking for me, but I know that I'm allowed to handle